Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with Not Me episode 7. We just got out of that manufactory where Sean intended to sabotage the beverages so that Tawi would get into trouble. And instead of putting that bitter end into the tank where the beverages are being created, he just left the evidence there without putting a single ounce of powder into the tank and just ran off because Sean was actually dependent on that, because we found out that Tawi apparently is somehow the reason why his father died. This man was so upset that he started to strangle this man, and he's not allowing no for an answer. So I hope that Graham and Yook that are actually seeing this, and they also believe that this man is doing too much, that they finally break it off and finally demand some answers why this man is so obsessed with Tawi. Because it actually seems that nobody knew, and everyone just thought that this man just hates this man because of the fact that he is above the law. But it turns out this man doesn't hate him primarily because of the fact that this man is above the law. He hates him primarily because he thinks that this man is responsible for his father's death. So I just hope that we get some intel, some kind of information, something that we can work with. And let's hope that they put Sean out of his position and don't let this man lead anymore, because this man is too involved when it comes to Tawi. Let someone else lead. Let Yook lead. Let this man help disabled people for once. This man is strangling him and does not care.
คนเขากินเข้าไปเดือดร้อนน่ะถ้ามีคนเดือดร้อนมากขึ้นเขาก็จะต่อต้านในสิ่งที่พวกเราทำจากคนที่เห็นด้วยกับเราเขาก็จะเปลี่ยนใจมึงไม่มีแต่ปัญหา
That though, leave him be, you little bitch. Now, don't you even dare look around. You don't deserve to look at this fine-ass man after what you just did.
มึงรู้เรื่องพ่อชอนปะวะ
มันไม่เคยพูดถึงนะ
Y'all, and I can also tell you why this man never told these people that. Because like I said, I think I said it in episode 5, when you personally are involved with a huge-ass case. I did use the example when someone was murdered, and there's like the crime scene, and the people that were close to that person are being told off by the police officers or the FBI that they need to stay out of it because they're too closely involved in this. And this man apparently wasn't capable to move on from the fact that this man died. He wanted revenge. He still seeks vengeance. And everyone knows that if your mind is clouded with vengeance, especially vengeance, which concludes that they have a lot of resentment and rage inside of them, then every single plan they do is planned to failure. Why? Because they are willing to do everything just to hurt that person, that they're not even willing to backtrack and make sure that the people that try to help them seek vengeance make it out of that situation alive or safe and sound. They are willing to kill themselves, and they are also willing to sacrifice other people in order to get the satisfaction that they want. And that's dangerous. That's why, if Sean would have said that he wants to take down Tawi because of his father, the owner of the garage, Yook, Graham, they all would have said, no, you don't lead. Maybe they didn't see the signs, and that's why they were like, yeah, he just wants to take him down, fine. But now that they know, they better say, no, ma'am, you are not leading any more missions when it comes to Tawi, because you are only looking for this revenge. The primary thing in your head is not to make people see that Tawi is a bad person, and that you're trying to prevent people from having to suffer the same things that you did. Your real plan is just to hurt this man. You're trying to find ways to get the pain off your chest that was inflicted on you when your dad apparently got killed because of what Tawi is doing. You're trying to find some way to hurt Tawi in order to ease your pain but it's not gonna help. That's always what I say when people ask me like what I feel about killing someone for revenge, like if they actually did something where I would say yeah, they deserve to die in figural speech, but not in reality. In reality, I would never advise to go and actually harm the person that hurt you. Why? Because if someone actually killed someone that you truly loved, what will it use killing them? Will you get the person that you love back? No. Will the pain inside of you be at ease? Will you feel that freedom and all the pain of having lost a person you love will be gone? No, the pain will still be there. And on the plus and on the downside, you will also have a death on your conscience. It doesn't matter if you think that the person deserves it, but you will have blood on your hands because you're like, for that person that was willing to hurt someone that I truly hold dear, I'm willing to get my hands bloody even. No, that's not how things are done. That's not how you do things. It could end very badly for you. You don't go and hurt someone. Even if you think that they truly deserve it, and even if they do deserve it, it will not ease the pain you are going through. That's just a irrational decision that people do when they're blinded by pain and rage. But it will not ease the pain of having lost someone that you love. You will even feel more rage. Why will you feel more rage? Because having taken the right justice in your head, which means killing the person as in a life for a life, it will make you even more angry because you know that having killed the person did not ease your pain one bit. So it will make you even more mad, knowing that the person kind of got what they deserved, in your eyes of course, but at the end of the day you're still left to deal with the pain that the loss of that person has left inside of you. So harming the person that took someone that you loved will not ease your pain. So that's why I'm like, don't do it. I hope that they're finally opening their eyes and they're finally like, you're not leading anymore because you are too involved in this.
ช่วงนี้ความคิดมึงเปลี่ยนไปเยอะนะถ้าเป็นกูพูดแต่ก่อนมึงด่าว่ากูโลกสวยชิบหายแล้ว
No.
คืนนี้มึงนอนบ้านกูดีกว่าวะงั้นเข้าไปแดกเบียร์กูสักป๋องสองป๋องกันปะ ไปหน้า
I love York. He is so beautiful.
เอาหน้ามึง
Hit me.
มึงช่วยพูดให้กำลังใจกูหน่อยได้ปะ
No.
กูจะให้กำลังใจมึงเองนะแผนของมึงอ่ะแม่งโคตรห่วยชิบหายพอมันรู้ว่ามีคนบุกเข้าไปยังไงไม่ต้องตรวจเจอสารผมอยู่ดีเปล่าวะมึงใช้อะไรคิดไอ้ควาย
I
มันไม่มี
love
ใครรู้หรอกมึงว่า
York.
ทำไปแล้วมันจะ
นี่มึงเข้าข้างไอ้แบ็คแล้วใช่ปะ
มี
Yes.
เหตุผลนะดิวะไอ้ช้อนที่กูไปกันยอมทำตามแผนของมึงอ่ะ
Kick
เพราะพวกกูคิด
me.
ว่ากลับบ้านไวลางานเหรอนี่แม่ไปทำงานที่โรงงานทวีมันเหรอ
I knew it. I knew. I did say in the last episode that a friend of hers advised her that there is a manufactory where people are being hired with disabilities. And I was like, what if it's Tommy's manufactory? Well, shit. Now he's also involved because she was so happy that she can finally work in that manufactory. And apparently she got the job. And at the end of the day, this man was screwed over. Oh, well. I cannot. Oh, no. Why is always York affected? Where's the justice for disabled people in this show? Where's the justice for them?
มันสร้างภาพทางนั้นแม่ เดี๋ยวมันก็ไล่แม่ออก
Ooh. Don't damage other people's property. Bitch.
ใครอยากแสดงออกว่าไม่พอใจมาเจอกันวันนี้ที่หน้าบริษัททวีถึงจะมีแค่คนสองคนกูก็จะไป
Ooh, I love him. Show that you're ready to fight for what you want.
เราต้องสร้างประเทศด้วยความเป็นธรรม เราต้องนับรวมทุกเพศทุกพื้นที่เข้ามาร่วมกัน
Yes, equality for everyone.
บอกเราให้รู้หน่อยดิว่าเรา ทำอะไรให้แบ็คโกรธอีก
I feel so bad for her.
เราเห็นเธอก่อนกับแกม
เราเคยจูบแกม
Okay, thank you. And next.
อย่าให้เขาบ่น
White
คิ้ว
is gonna be like, no,
อย่าเพิ่ง
thank
โกร
you.
ธ
So White is gonna
แล้วตอน
allow
นั้น
you
แบ็ค
to
ก็
be
บอก
with
เลิก
his
เราอะ
brother
แล้วก็
after
บอก
what
ว่า
you
ถ้ามี
did.
เสียงอันตรายอะไรก็แบ็คบอกเรามาแค่นี้เราไม่เข้าใจหรอก
เราจะตายเมื่อไหร่ก็ไม่รู้อะ
ทำไมอะแบ็ค
So I was
Wait, no,
right.
Odie.
He was doing it to
So Luke,
protect
can you
her. Great. She didn't really kiss him. She didn't initiate the kiss.
แกมก็แค่เข้ามาปลอบ
Comforted
ส
you
รุป
by
ว่า
kissing you
เรื่
without
องที่แกมี
consent.
ปัญหากับแบ็ค
แบ็คยังอยากให้เราอยู่กับแบ็คไหม หรือถ้าไม่อยากอะแบ็คก็บอกเรามาตรงๆเลยก็ได้
Y'all, this situation is so fucked up. And I have to swear because of that. It really is fucked up because this is white, this is not black. So white can't speak for black. That was black's girlfriend. He broke up with her. Apparently, I was right. This was like his way of protecting her. He wanted, in a certain sense, he wanted to keep her out of it. She started to become more and more invested in Black, and that's why she wanted to know more about him. And we all know this man is very confident, outgoing, but because of the fact that this man is technically going against the law, he, from one side, thought that she wouldn't understand his intentions or the fact why he was doing what he was doing. And from the other side, he didn't want to put her at risk if she should actually make part of the mob that is supposed to bring Tawi down and create justice. He wanted to find some way to keep her out of it. He was like, it's too dangerous for you. I don't want you to get involved because I'm already going against the law and it could get me some huge ass time in prison. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this because he did plan to go after Tawi and then Tawi's men went in and attacked him. So he kind of knew that something was gonna come his way, one way or another. So this man was technically just waiting for Tawi's men to come and get his ass because he kept on making all those plans to show his hate for Tawi, and sooner or later Tawi was like, I've had enough. Like, take care of this man. So Black knew that sooner or later they would be coming after him. So he was like, before I don't have a chance to say it, I don't want you to be hung on me. Even if it is a twisted way, because if I'm truly in love with someone, I can't just let them go. It's not like as soon as you break up with me, all the feelings I have for you are gone and I can immediately continue with my life. Like, if I truly love someone, it will hurt me like hell. Because it's the heart that's involved. Love is one of the most powerful emotions. Love and hate are the most powerful emotions there are. Okay? That's why people say if you play with fire, you get burned. Why, when you try to pretend... There are a lot of movies where people pretend to be in love and then they actually fall in love. And there's like a nice theory that I always brought up with this. Opposites attract. That's what a lot of people say. Why does it attract? Because me, as let's just say, someone that is extremely outgoing, confident, etc., it doesn't really seek the presence of someone that is exactly like them because in a certain sense, you yourself are like, I'm already that. I don't need to have that again in front of me. But when you actually meet someone that is the complete opposite of you, they kind of get on your nerves. Why? Because they're that different from you. But because of the fact that they are so different and that their views, their opinions are completely different from yours, they kind of pull you in sooner or later. Like what used to annoy you about that person starts to become more and more present in your mind. Because that's sadly, that's psychology. The more I hate something, the more I can't stand someone's attitude towards me. Or in general, how a person is reacting, what their opinion is, etc. The more I hate someone or what they stand for, the more I think about that person. And the more I think about that person and about what they say, the more I kind of start to acknowledge their point of view and I'm kind of to start to slowly open up to their way of things. I'm starting to open up to how they see things. I'm starting to open up to their perspective. Like, I'm not just closed off and I'm like, nope, just my idea. I'm slowly starting to see what they are talking about. As in, the more I hate someone, the more I think about that person sooner or later, and the more I start to like them sooner or later. That's why it's like opposites attract. The more I hate, the more I think about that person sooner or later, because I'm like, how can someone be so stupid, for example? How can someone just have such an idea? Don't they see that the real issue is this, and that? As in, sooner or later, all that annoyance, all that frustration turns into liking. As in, but in a certain sense, he or she was kind of right. And sooner or later, you're like, actually, her opinion, I kind of like that. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of fresh. It's like a fresh air. And the opposite of you. So it's something that you don't have every day because you are not like it at all. And it's like a breath of fresh air. It's something completely new to you. And that's why it pulls you in. That's why you like it. And that's why Black was like, you should be that. You should remain that breath air. I want you to stay like this. I don't want you to be in trouble and then having to start to fight, etc. I want you to continue being a dancer. I want you to continue doing what you love. I don't want you to have to worry about me every single second of the day, because I know that you truly care. As in, she was Black's light. And because Black is like that, he has always been like this, he tried in his own way to show that he cares. And how did he show that he cared? By pushing her away. That was his way of showing that he truly loves her. Because he pushed her away, because in his eyes, that was the only way he could keep her safe. Because maybe he knows how Eugene is, and maybe he thought that if she knew what he was up against, that she was willing to fight by his side. So he was like, it's over, because I know how you are, and I don't want this life for you. You deserve better. I want better for you. And that's showing from his point of view, from the perspective of Black, that's his love. That's how he shows love. That's kind of how he also showed love to White. We saw it in the backflash where he actually hit his brother. He was like, promise me. He is like the person that is, in a certain sense, he's horrible at showing that he truly cares. His character is very harsh. It's like very cold. He has this very hard demeanor. And it's very difficult to get through that demeanor. And that's why it's very difficult to actually see that this man also has that powerful love inside of him, because of the fact that he's not really capable to show it, but he does feel it. And White answering now as Black to his ex is not good. He can't answer for Black. And that's gonna hurt her more, because it's gonna make her think that Black doesn't love her. But White is like, I need to be respectful towards her. He needs to be respectful towards her. So he can't answer. He can't answer for Black. He will have to leave this open. If something should happen between these two, it would have to be because of Black again. He's not Black, so he can't answer in Black's name, because he doesn't know what his brother has in mind. And depending on how long it's gonna take for Black to get out of the hospital, it may be impossible for him to say anything, or it will be very impossible to leave her, in a certain sense, hanging like that. We don't know what Black's plan is, or if he would actually want to get back together with her, because he did break up with her and then a few hours later, maybe, he got attacked. So he can't talk for Black.
ตอบดิ
He can't answer for Black.
แบ็ค
พี่ชายผมคงมีวิธีปกป้องคนที่เขารักในแบบของเขา
I feel bad for her, because she actually thinks that this is Black not being capable to say it.
การไม่พูดอะไรออกไปคงจะดีที่สุด
ทีนี้ไม่ว่าจะแบบชายหญิง หรือว่าหญิงเราก็จะได้ประโยชน์จากการแก้ไขกฎหมายนี้อย่างเท่าเทียมกันในทุกๆเพศ
Let's go.
ตอนเนี้ย
I
คน
love
ส่วน
the
ใหญ่
show.
อาจจะมองว่ามันไม่
No, but honestly, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I talked about this already in last Twilight. I don't know which episode, but I did talk about it. I don't see the problem. Like, maybe a lot of people may think I'm weird because they maybe have been confronted with people that are homophobic or transphobic. And to be quite honest with y'all, I don't know if I said it already, but I'm gonna say it. My parents are homophobic. And that's why they don't even want me to watch shows that show the love that benefits all individuals. That means transsexuals, pansexuals, bisexuals. Like, she doesn't want that. And I'm always like in the back, what is the problem here? Like, from one side, I don't need to be part of the LGBTQ community myself to believe in love and inequality, okay? Love is and remains love in my eyes. Love can be love for a friend, for a lover, for a family member. Like, there are different kinds of love. But we can also create and feel love for different kind of appearances. It doesn't matter if the love is for a female, as in romantic love, if it's for a man, if it's for a transsexual. Like, what's the problem here? People love to just judge someone based on the outside, and they don't even care to look on the inside. Me, as a person, I'm the supporter of all different kinds of love. Please give me all kinds of love. If there's a show with gays, with lesbians, with bisexuals, with transsexuals, with pansexuals, with asexuals, I did see it in Shadowhunters. Yes, I'm all in for that. I want people to stop giving so much importance to the outside or to the image and live in reality where normally only the inside should matter. I can look like a god on the outside, but if my personality is trash, I'm trash. Because my personality is the only thing I can change. If I'm a horrible person, I'm gonna remain a horrible person. No magic fairy dust in the world is gonna be capable to change what's on the inside. If I'm fat, for example, I can become skinnier by losing weight. If I don't like my lips, I think they're not fat enough, I can have a surgery and I can get myself bigger lips. If I don't like the hair color, I can change it. My personality is the only thing I can change. I am like this. And every single human being has a different personality. Just as everyone has different appearances and everyone has different likes, everyone has different opinions. They may, in a certain sense, have some kind of similarity with other people, but everything you say will still be a little bit different than what the other person in front of you feels like. So, why give so much damn about the outside? I can't stand that. I don't see the problem with this. Everyone being, oh my gosh, gays, and oh my gosh, lesbians, and blah, blah, blah. A lot of people even laugh and they make jokes. I remember a classmate that was a transsexual with us, and they started to make a fun of her. You would think that you know who you are, and then you get confronted with someone like that. They don't know who they are, but they think they know who they like. And I'm like in the back and just thinking like, why? Just why? Just leave them be. What does their actions have to do with you? What does it have to do with them, for example, not liking girls, but liking guys? How does the fact that they feel attractive to a girl or a guy impact you? Why do you automatically make it your mission, in a certain sense, to make someone feel miserable about themselves because you can live in the present? This is a worldwide problem, apparently, and I don't see the problem. Maybe someone of you guys can explain it to me. I don't see the problem. But maybe it's just a Simona thing. Like, for those who don't know, my name is Simona. Maybe it's just a Simona thing that I can understand it. Maybe it's just me. Because I can understand the problem. Why give so much damn about the outside or about who someone likes? First off, how does it impact you? And second off, how does it change who they truly are as people? Their personality will still remain the same. They will even feel better about themselves because they can finally be who they truly are. They don't have to fear anything anymore because they already opened it up to the world, and now they can finally be proud of who they are. They don't have to hide anything anymore or be in the closet. No, they can finally be proud now of who they are. So their personality, in my eyes, would become even better because you can actually see when someone is truly happy or when they're trying to pretend or when they're tense, etc. Like, you all get what I mean. They would even become more beautiful in my eyes when they can finally be happy with who they are. That's the love eyes. Come on, meet halfway. The smile. What's that smile for, sir? Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the click. Let's go. I love it. Oh my, that's so cute. Let's go. Let's go. He's living his best life. He finally got the hand of his boyfriend. Yes.
ทำไมตอนนั้นมึงไม่หาชื่ออื่นวะ
โรลลิ่งเก่งได้ เมื่อพวกเราพลาดก็มีคนหมุนวนขึ้นมาใหม่ส่วนมึงอ่ะ
Hold up. Did he wink?
มึงแถอะ
กูก็คิดเหมือนมึงอ่ะ
เมื่อกี้มึงทำไงนะ
I love first. I love first. Hilarious. York is great.
ยิ่งสังคมพูดถึงความชั่วของมันมากเท่าไหร่ มันก็ยิ่งเสียผลประโยชน์มากเท่านั้น
Yeah. Because no one is gonna buy it because of the bad publicity.
พอดีมีเจ้าหน้าที่ตำรวจมาขอพบนายเจตครับ
หยกเธอไปทำเรื่องอะไรกันเนี่ย
Some piece of information. I'm running the other way. The first chance I get, I'm out.
โอเค
What do you mean? You think I'm gonna wait here and be captured? No, thank you. I'm a fugitive. I wouldn't want to stay either. York, like, I don't blame you, sir. I think he's smarter than that. He will be sneaky because that's what bastards do that are being pushed at the edge. Sir. It's too... Ooh. Oh. It's the fact that they actually did it again. It was just like in OnlyFriends where I actually compared the situation from Mew and Ray with Ray and Sand, where Ray was calling Mew because he was in love with him and then he got jealous knowing that he's with someone else. And then Ray suddenly called Sand in episode 9 and Sand literally hung up the phone. And Ray reacted the exact same way, as him very frustrated, hurt, etc. You'll know if you watched my OnlyFriends reaction what I said about that. And this is the exact same thing. When York went in to find him on the day where he actually also took the wallet, where he could see that this man is a police officer, he was like, gotcha. That was before they ran off together when the police finally found where this man was painting, because they believed that this man was involved in the burn of the trespassing house of Tawi. So they actually were like, we're doing the exact same thing again. So now York is the one with his head turned, and this time he went in and was like, gotcha. As in, this time you can't run from me either. As in, I got your ass. Try running away from me, sir. But to be quite honest, sir, you can push me against the shelf. You can push me against the shelf. Like, let's be real. We're not only admiring First's beauty here. We can also admire Gawain's beauty. This man can push me. Oh, I love this man. Damn. Hurt me, daddy. Push me against the car. Sir, please no penetrating. This is a public place. This guy is gonna do it like Jackie Chan, y'all. He's gonna break that thing and he's gonna run out. Why you think you're taking me, sir? This is considered kidnapping. Don't you know the law? This man literally said, at least put on the seatbelt. You want to take me somewhere, but you're not gonna tell me where. You actually believe I'm gonna shut up? Sir, where you think we are? Damn. Handcuff me. I'm gonna stop. This man has to have made up a background check on this man, or else he wouldn't have known where this man is. Just handcuff him to something else.
เฮ้ย ทำอะไรเนี่ย
I love this.
บัตรพี่
Let
ที่
me
น้องขโม
see
ย
them
ไปอะ
throw down.
อยู่ไหน
Look for it if you want it so badly, sir.
ตามหาบัตรอยู่เหรอ
Look
อยากได้
for
คุณ
it.
หาเองดิคุณตำรวจ
Yeah. Period, officer. Do a very good background check, though. First, oh my god, don't look at him like this.
เจอไหมนะ
I'm melting. Look everywhere. Look very good.
เจอไหมเนี่ย
I can also
Come on,
take
King,
off my
head out.
things. Me too. I can take off everything if you want, just to be thrown.
ที่ด้านหนึ่งเป็นตำรวจ แต่อีกด้านหนึ่งเป็นศิลปินใต้ดินที่หนีตำรวจแบบนี้ไง
Is there a reason why you're doing that? That makes you some kind of a hypocrite.
ผมก็แค่อยากเปลี่ยนแปลงอะไรให้มันดีขึ้นน่ะจากที่มันเป็นอยู่
I'm not understanding this man's logic though. This man is a cop. So this man's job is to follow out the laws, which means he would have needed to take Yoke to the police station. I found someone that is against Tawi, and considering that policemen are literally the workers of the government, just like soldiers, he would have needed to take Yoke to the police office. But he didn't. Now, from the other side, this man is a painter. This man draws. And what does he draw? His work, we know it from Namu, his work is about social criticism. So this man would also get arrested. So this man technically is kind of doing like two things at the same time. And I don't think that this man understands how confusing his methods are. He said he wants to make things better. But from one side, this man wants to uphold the law, and from the other side, he's criticizing the law. Where is your mind at, sir? Whose side are you actually on? Because you, as a police officer, you're trying to uphold the law. That means that you want to make sure that every single citizen of the state makes sure that they follow the laws. Because that's why laws were created. They were supposed to help maintain order. They were supposed to help maintain balance. Now, from the other side, this man says that the law is trash, that people don't do anything according to the book. They literally just talk all big, but they don't actually go with what justices the law is supposed to provide for people in the state. So he's like, I need to speak up and talk about the injustices that are being done as well. So this man is trying to do both. He's trying to help maintain balance by following out the law, because from one side he wants to believe that the law is good, and from the other side he's like, the law is not good at all because there are so many injustices still happening, and I feel like I need to adjust them. And how does he address them? By painting. He paints about social criticism. He criticizes the society because he's like, the laws are there, but they're not really executed properly, or there are some laws that are making other people feel insanely inferior, as in the people of the lower food chains are being trampled, and I can't just stand by there and watch. People from the end of the food chain or people at the top of the food chain, every single human being should be placed on the same spot. Both sides should have the same amount of rights. They should both be treated equally. Yet it's not like this. So this man feels like he needs to talk about the injustices that are happening in society. And he does that by painting. But from the other side, he's also a cop that technically is breaking the law. He's breaking the law by drawing social criticism. So what is this man doing? Where is this man's head at?
แต่สิ่งที่ผมเห็นจากงานศิลปะของพี่แต่ละชิ้นเนี่ย มันไม่เห็นเหมือนกับสิ่งที่พี่พูดเลยนะ
That you're doing both. Like, whose side are you
ผมชอบสิ่งที่พี่มาก
on?
เลยนะ
Look at me like this, sir. Oh my god.
พี่เป็นตำรวจแถวนี้ ใครจะมาสงสัยพี่
ว้าว ครับ
Me too.
คุณตำรวจ
Me too.
พี่ถามผมบ้างดิ ผมว่าพี่ก็
I
น่า
have
สนใจ
the
ในตัวผม
feeling
บ้างแหละ
that our dear baby Yoke is into role play.
ว่าทำไมน้องกับเพื่อนน้องถึงใช้วิธีทำแบบนั้นนะ
Well, what are you doing, sir? Is it
สิ่งที่ทำมา
working?
ตลอดอะ มันได้ผลไหมล่ะ
That. Like, you are trying to do the exact same thing these guys are trying to do. They're trying to make a change.
เพราะคนพวกนั้นเขาเห็นว่าเสียงของพวกเรามันเบา
Yes.
เบามากจนต่อให้ตะโกนแค่ไหนอะพวกเขาก็ไม่มีทางได้ยิน
ถือว่าเจ้ากันแล้วกันนะ
No. Let me paint you.
คราวที่แล้วพี่วาดรูปผมไปแล้วอะคราวนี้ผมขอวาดรูปพี่บ้างดิ
Yeah. He's like, get inside, stop it. This show, I literally can't. Yuk actually said I'm gonna paint you like one of my French girls. I cannot. I love this show. I cannot. But yeah, there's not really much I can say. We didn't see Todd this episode. But yeah. I don't know how to feel about the situation. What I do love is the fact that we finally got to see some other sides. We didn't just see a mob against Tawi, but we actually saw a revolution. As in, of all the injustices that are trying to be kept in the dark. And I love that this is being tackled. They weren't just talking about injustices in general, as in people being exploited, but also about the fact that people apparently with different sexual orientations aren't even allowed to make it further up, as in they don't have any chance of being promoted than people with disabilities that are being just used for publicity, so that people think that Tawi is doing something good, but it's just so to fake in front of people, so that people don't try to second guess him, and so that our group is gonna lose its followers. But it's not working because we're powerful and we're stronger than ever. And I am so intrigued to know what next episode is gonna be like, because what is Sean doing in White's room? There's no reason for this man to be there. I really hope it's not him actually saying, come on, let's have sex, sir. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video. Bye.